Welcome back, family. Today I have a haircut tutorial on a Mohawk skin fade. So we'll get right into it. Here I come in with my 5-0 and this detachable clipper, and I'm just setting in my guideline in a circle shape. So this is actually one of my favorite clippers to set in guidelines and debulk. It just saves my trimmers from having to replace them so much often. This is definitely made for that. So it makes my life easier, and they're not set. So when I say set, I'm saying not adjusted, so they're not sharp. So here I come in with my FX3 shavers, and I'm just lightly hitting that. So here I grab my number 6, and I'm just trying to create a wall, trying to create that shape of a mohawk. So I'm just lightly going in and creating that shape. So here I grab my number 5 guard, and I'm doing the same thing right under that number 6. I'm working down. So here we go with my no guard lever open, going up about 1/4 of an inch. So I start with my lever open, midway close, and then I'll play with the lever open, close, midway, close, until I get that bottom line to disappear. As I'm getting towards the back of his head, I'm actually using the corners of my blade. I don't want to use the whole blade in that situation. So here I come in with my 1 guard, lever open, 1.5 guard, and I'm going up about another half an inch, an inch. So once the 1.5 and the 1 is in place, then I'm ready to move on to the next step. So here I grab my 1/16 guard, my half guard, and I'll start with it open, midway close. And after this step, if you still see that there is a light faint line, you can always take off that guard and go lever open. So here I grab my number 4 because we left off with the number 5. So we're fading down. And you can see as I get closer to that ridge, I'm actually flicking out. I'm not trying to dig, if you can, if that makes sense. So here I grab my number 3 guard, and I'm just trying to fade right under the last guard and create that shape still. And then I'll do the same thing with my number 2 guard. So here I grab my 1.5 blending guard from wall, and I'm just fading down. I just want to say thank you guys for keeping me motivated. We finally crossed 100 subscribers. This will be a long journey, but I'm here. I'm ready to show you guys as much as possible, give you guys some game. So here I grab my 1 guard and I have it open, just detailing, trying to get that line out. So I'm also going to be interviewing some of my coworkers, some of my friends um, that are barbers, obviously. And you're going to see some of, maybe they can give you guys some gems, the tools they use, maybe whatever the case may be, but anything to try to get you guys to get better. So here I grab my trimmers and I created my first guideline, and I'm keeping this back line as natural as possible. So here I grab my no guard lever open and I'm creating the second guideline. Here I come in with my 1 guard lever open, midway closed, and getting ready to move on to the next step. So here I grab my half guard, my 1/16 guard, and I'm using the corners to detail. Here I grab my number 2, and I'm kind of more using the corners of the blade instead of the whole blade. Here I got my 1.5 blending guard, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm going back to my number 1 guard, lever open, midway, close again. So I usually don't do this right away, but I put some shave gel and prep it so when I come back, that line is ready for the blade. So here I'll be doing some scissor over comb, um, straight up 90 degrees. And I'm only cutting anything that's hanging over. I don't want to be cutting extra that doesn't need to be cut. So here we go with my razor, and we're gonna line up his beard. And you want to make sure that blade is in a 45-degree angle so you don't cut him or nick them. Shout out to Johnny, my boy. Um, I'm starting to record these tutorials on the clients that I know best, that I'm friends with, that don't have a, I don't even have to ask them. I would just put a camera up and be like, bro, relax. So shout out to him for letting me record. So if you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you. If you can please like, comment, subscribe. My boy is back in the game, ready for his trip. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.